And it seems that I can see the gleaming candlelight still burning bright through the sycamores for me. The new mown hay sends out its fragrance through the fields I used to roam. When I dream about the moonlight on the wabash, how I long for my Indiana home.
Coming out of turn number 4, Reed running it down. Two roses two side by side into turn number 1. And Brett Hagen slips down in front of Robinson. He loses the inside position there down the backstretch. Brett Hagen will be off of turn number 4. So Brett Hagen, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Mr. Randy Lewis. You're from San Clemente, California, right?
That's right, from California, and I'm here on a track chasing visit. And last night I was up in northern Michigan, and I'll finish off in Indiana the next day or two.
Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear him, Randy said he's on a track chasing visit, I guess you could say. And Randy is the world's #1 track chaser, which means, according to autoracingrecords.com, they list him as the #1 track chaser, which means you visited more racetracks in more countries than anybody else. Is that correct? We'll give him some numbers here in a second.
Yeah, I've been to more racetracks than anybody that we know about. We have this organization called Track Chasers, and we have rankings and standings and all that sort of thing. And as a matter of fact, we've got Ed Esser here tonight. He's the #3 track chaser in the world from Madison, Wisconsin.
I can't believe we have 2 of the top 3 track chasers in the world right here at the Jefferson County Fairgrounds.
Well, we'll probably end up at most places that other people haven't been to because we've already been to most of the places that other people have been to.
All right, let's give the fans a little bit of, some statistical information. According to your sheet here, 1,672 different racetracks attended. Is that correct?
Yeah, tonight's actually 1,674, and I've seen racing in all 50 states and in 52 different countries.
52 different countries. What was the most, do we call it, interesting country you've been to see racing, and maybe what kind of cars were they racing or vehicles?
Well, typically foreign countries race on road courses almost exclusively, with the exception of England and Australia and New Zealand. They race pretty much what you're seeing here tonight. My last country was about 3 weeks ago, Indonesia, and that was pretty interesting on a road course. And really, my hobby is not just about racing; it's about travel and seeing all the things that you get a chance to see. Although I've lived in California for a long time, I'm originally from Illinois, so I really like getting back here for these county fairs. It's a lot of fun, and I always have a good time.
So, Randy, how long have you been doing this? And kind of take us through, is this a whole year event? Because, as you mentioned, Australia, in our winter time over here, it's their summertime. So, do you kind of do this all year long?
Well, unfortunately, yes. We actually have ice racing in January and February up in Wisconsin, Michigan, Ontario, Quebec, and that sort of thing. They race on frozen lakes when they get about 15 or 20 inches of ice, and I've probably seen about 50 ice racing tracks, I would say.
Okay, now hold on just a second, because I need to let the drivers back in the pit area know. Drivers in the pit area, heat race lineups are posted. Please check those lineups out. And again, moving your cars to the lineup chute if you are in heat race number 1 and 2. So drivers, please check the heat race lineups back in the pit area. Now you said ice racing. Are they racing cars? Are they racing snowmobiles? What are they racing on ice?
They're racing cars, and some of it's called rubber ice, which is basically just ice, just regular tires on an ice oval. They also have studded tires, and up in New Hampshire they race huge chains on their tires that are much bigger than anything you see on a normal passenger car.
That sounds really cool. I don't know if I'll ever get up there to do that. And he says it is cool. Now, tell us what's coming up for you. Where do you have someplace to be tomorrow night, or what's going on?
Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be over in Marengo, Indiana. They've got a road course race in the afternoon. Then I think I'm going to go down to Kentucky for a race at 191 Speedway. Probably have to sleep in my car on Saturday night because I'm going to try to catch a flight up to Minnesota, then drive down to Iowa for a race in Hampton, Iowa on, on Sunday. I'll fly back to California on Monday, pick up my wife, and we'll come back in this area on Wednesday and do some more of the stuff.
Okay, now a couple quick questions and I'll let you go because we're getting ready for our heat races, but do you do this by yourself?
I do sometimes by myself. My wife comes along probably about maybe 40% of the time, something like that. Probably my most significant achievement in track chasing is just being married and having to ask my wife 1,674 times, can I go to the races?
I'd like to hear that. And I know I'm dying to know, what did you do? I mean, you got to be retired, or what did you do as a career, and how did you get to where you are now?
Well, I heard you were from Cincinnati. I'm retired from Procter & Gamble, which is headquartered in Cincinnati. And I like to say that I earned my money, I saved some of it, and now I'm spending most of it.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. And one last thing I want to know, can I get added to the list? Because I've got to be somewhere like in the, I don't know, 40 to 50 track range somewhere.
Well, we put you in the rookie division. Right now you need 200 to qualify, and actually I know that Indiana is a huge racing state, so if any of you folks out there have seen more than 200 racetracks, track me down here and we'll get you on the list. We do have about 70 people that have seen more than 200 tracks. We have 8 people that have seen more than 1,000. And Ed Esser, as I mentioned here, he's coming up on 1,400 tracks. So a lot of racing from a lot of people.
Uh-oh, it's getting close. The competition's getting close. And you did give us your website, www.randylewis.org, O-R-G. You've got photos and video from a bunch of different tracks. Thank you so much for coming on out tonight. I know I enjoyed talking to you a couple times that we've spoken. Good luck, be safe, and best of all, enjoy the dirt tracks.
Well, very good. Thanks a lot for taking the time to talk with me. I appreciate it, and hope everybody has a good night tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause, Randy Lewis, the #1 world's track chaser here tonight. And Ed, right? That's his name?
Ed Esser.
Ed Esser?
Yeah.
#3 in the house tonight as well. All right, thanks guys for coming on down.
Okay.
Thank you, Randy.
The front of that car.